I don't have enough time, says every dance and theatre school owner everywhere. So if this is you, you are absolutely not alone. And in this YouTube, I am going to chat to you about how you can save time in your dance or theatre school. Hi, my name is Sarah and I am founder of The Dance Den, and I help dance and theatre school owners like yourself scale their business, which means you grow it on your terms. So whatever you want to do, whether you want to step back, whether you want to gain more students, whatever it is you want to do, I help you get there. All right, so let's talk about time. Time is that one elusive little thing that just seems to escape all of us dance and theatre school owners. And in part, it's because of the sheer amount of juggling we do with the numerous events, plus the classes and the prep and the actual delivery of the classes, plus everything else that goes on in the background, like your finance or your marketing or the organisation. So we are juggling what I class as multiple businesses, because I like to see them that way. Because realistically, your primary business is the teaching of the classes. And then you've almost got an events business on top of it. So it's no wonder that we find that we're a bit like, and pulled in all directions. So that's no surprise there, okay? So how do we improve this? Okay, now I talk about time management a lot. I even have a course on it called Stop the Late Nights, and it's all about productivity. But there is a difference between productivity, efficiency. Okay, so productivity is the amount of work that you get done. And then efficiency is how well you use those resources. So you can be productive and not so efficient, or you can be so efficient but not so productive. And all of this can get measured if you really want to. However, I think there's a big trick that a lot of us are missing, and it's not necessarily to do productivity and efficiency, although yes, that would improve your time management. I am not knocking that, but the big one that everyone seems to forget is effectiveness. How effective are you? So when you actually sit down to do the work that's on that to-do list, are you effective in what you were doing, or are you procrastinating? Procrastination is one thing, that's the whole other thing actually. But effectiveness is about doing the right thing, or the thing that is going to achieve your desired results. Now, that's the kicker, all right? The thing that's going to achieve your desired results. And it's about working on the business, not in the business, which is the standard saying. You should be working on it and not in it. And you're going to come back to me and say, that's all very well and good, Sarah, but I am so busy. I've got so much to do. How do I possibly have time to work on the business? So I would ask the question as to how effective are you being when you actually sit down to do your work? Because if you don't change the patterns of your work, then you're going to always get the same results. So if you want to continue juggling, crack on, carry on with what you're doing. You know what you're doing. It's easy, right? Well, relatively so. But what I mean by easy is that, if you sit down to answer emails, it's something that you do on a regular basis. So it's like, oh, here we go, this email, versus working on something new for the business, or improving a system in the business where you might have to sit and work out some sort of automation or some sort of tech program, which in the long run would help you. But in the short term, you're thinking, yeah, but I've got all these emails to do. I haven't got time to be spending learning about this technical program. And that's where I ask you to ask the question, are you being effective? Are you actually taking the steps to improving your future? And that's the biggie, guys, because as humans, we will always lean to what is easy and what is habitually what we know. Okay, so that means you're going to sit down, you're going to do the emails, you're going to do the phone calls, you're going to do the nice stuff, maybe you want to do the prep, and you're going to do all of that because that's what you like. But it's sometimes the harder stuff that's going to move the needle, what I call move the needle towards your goals, take you closer to them. And that's where effectiveness really plays its part. Which is why I would ask you to step back and ask the question, how effective are you being when you sit down to do your work? Okay. Now, in my membership, there is a 9-step accredited roadmap, and that leads you step by step to improving little bits of your business bit by bit, because that's how you eat an elephant. You don't actually eat an elephant, but that's the saying. Okay, step by step, you move yourself through the roadmap, and it's designed specifically to improve things and allow you to step back and see the bigger picture and make you more effective in your business, so that you are improving your systems and your processes as you go. And when you document something down and you go, right, I do this, 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 and this, and then you sit there and you question it, is that the most effective way of working? Is that the most productive way of working? Is that the most efficient way of working? When you start to question it and make those improvements, that's when you speed up the time. So you're not going in and going habitually, this is the way I do it. Write down the way you do it. Question, is there an easier way of doing this? Is there a faster way of doing this? Is there a piece of technology that I can use that can automate this? And when you ask those questions, that's when you can make those changes, and that's when that particular small system improves, and you then have a bit more time on your hands. Can you see where I'm going? Okay. But you've got to put the work in at the outset. And that's another bit that we don't always like, because we just sit there and we just go, oh my God, this is going to take me hours, and I don't have hours. So I ask you not to think about it, and I ask you just to start. Because sometimes just starting and then you just run with it, and before you know it, you've done it in an hour, and your brain thought, this is going to take me 4 or 5 hours, and I haven't got that time. Just start. And if you get an hour in and you go, I actually have to now crack on with the other work, then you pause what you're doing, put it to one side, crack on with the work that has to be done, and then you come back to that job. And that job that you started won't seem so daunting the next time you come to pick it up, because you've already started it. And you'll go, yeah, I know where I'm going on that now. So yeah, that's the next bit. I'm going to go on and do that bit. That's how you move forward in your business. And that's how you're going to save yourself some time. All right. Make sure you subscribe, give me a follow, and let me know. Message me if you're interested in joining my membership. Take care. Bye.